You're watching BBC Prime.
And today we'd like to welcome onto the show two young women who are about to embark on a future full of promise and opportunity. They're both recovering after tackling an eating disorder and would like the help of our Style Challenge team with a brand new image that will reflect the growing confidence they both feel. So will you please give a warm welcome to Carla Speakman and Laura Wood. Now, an eating disorder is a complicated illness and recovery takes some time, but the fact is you've both made a decision now to change your life, and being on Style Challenge itself is an incredible achievement, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, well, we watch it all the time at the hospital where we are, and one day we just thought, well, you know, we'd like to have a go at that, so here we are.
Here you are, treading these very boards. So what would you like from today?
Something radical, just a complete change.
Really? So we're talking hair maybe as well?
Yeah.
Whoa, here we go. And this is, what type of look would you like?
I don't know, just something fresh and something stylish.
So it sounds like you're in our hands.
Yeah.
Yes? And what about you, Carla? What would you like?
Anything really, just something completely different, because, you know, I normally wear baggy jumpers and stuff, so something really stylish and different.
So this is like a new approach to life and a new image.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, we've ordered two top teams this morning to give you all the advice and information you need. Carla, for you, we have multi-award-winning hairdresser Trevor Sorby, and plying you with makeup tips is the Clothes Show's very own makeup artist, Christine Vidler. And Laura, we have another award winner for you. Teasing out your tresses will be Umberto Giannini, and teaching you a few trade secrets is celebrity makeup artist Sarah Rayburn. And working with you both on a brand new image is top stylist Peter Hunt. So, go and join your teams.
I'm going to ask the audience here because I think that Carla's got a beautiful face. Don't we agree with that? Yeah? She's very, very pretty. And I think, I mean, her hair's lovely as it is, and she's got great hair. But I actually think this hair hanging down, it's kind of not doing anything. I personally feel it'd be really nice to take her hair to about this sort of length. Now, it's probably hard for you to visualise that. I can. I'm pointing at your jaw length, Carla. I mean, does that sort of frighten you a little bit?
I don't know.
Well, I kind of either does or it doesn't.
Well, it might do a bit.
A little bit.
It's taken a long time to grow.
I know, and it's only going to take minutes for it to come off. Will you put your trust in me? I mean, my job is to obviously make you look better, and I really think with a shorter, more layered haircut, a little bit more messy, a little bit more modern, I think it would look really more fashionable, and more for you.
Go on, man.
Trust me?
Okay.
Okay, that's enough. I'm taking the ruff off because this length, it's unnecessary to have this at the moment. And there you go, that's it, done.
Thank you.
I am joking, believe me. No, now we're going to start the real haircut. And we're going to cut it around the face and make it sort of very layered and make it just much more fashionable. So here we go, cutting around, layering it onto the face. This is quite a drastic one we've got going here.
I can see that, but I must say that was very brave of Carla to kind of just let you do your thing there.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, she's...
But, you know, the thing is, at the end of the day, Carla, you have got one of the best. I mean, he is multi-award winning. He will do a fantastic job.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't, I've got some really good tools here. Quite sort of spiky there. But you've got, there's quite a few people in the audience here, aren't there, from the hospital, who are all giving you very vocal support. How important was support to you, or has it been to you? while you've been in recovery?
Oh, well, it's good because you've got people there who are suffering from the same thing, and you can sort of compare notes and really just get to know them really well and get the support from them, which is good.
I think this is another exciting haircut as well, because Laura's also decided to go for the chop as well. And if you actually look at her hair, it's very, very long. The difference here is that we've got lots of curly hair. So what we're trying to do is we want to actually take it to probably shoulder length, which I think is great, and really use the curl that Laura's got. What do you think to that? I think so, because I think it will give her, I mean, she's got such a pretty face. The colour of her hair is naturally blonde, and I think, you know, there's no highlights or nothing in this, and I think that if we can actually use the colour and the hair that she's got, we're going to create something really, really beautiful.
Tell us just a little bit about your own particular disorder.
It was anorexia I had, and really it's just basically not eating whenever possible. And I think it's really sort of a control thing, because you get a sense of achievement out of it, really.
Right. And in some ways that's actually hard to give up, isn't it? That's one of the hardest things.
It is, yeah, and it takes a lot of time, but it can be done eventually, as I've proved.
Absolutely. And the most important thing that you found is that professional advice, seeking help.
Definitely, yeah. But I think it's also important to have a friend that you can trust and turn to talk to.
Was there a point where you were able to say to yourself, I need help, I'm having difficulty, or was it friends and family who encouraged you?
No, I think if it wasn't for my friends, I wouldn't have turned for help at all. I think really it was just their encouragement to go and get help that did it, really.
And there have been lots of sort of really positive, helpful things at the hospital, haven't there?
Yeah.
Well, tell us some of the things that you've been doing that you feel have been a real help.
Well, it's quite a broad thing, really. I mean, you've got the intensive therapy in groups and on your own to help you come to terms with what, you know, find a different way of coping with the problems that you have. But there's also things like aromatherapy and body image, where you can just come to terms with how you are and learn to accept it more.
And actually, I mean, it was, you know, watching Style Challenge was quite a ritual, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Will you still be watching it?
Definitely, yeah.
Now, this is a really exciting time, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, sort of new image and new approach to life. How important has the hospital been for you and the people in it?
Oh, it's been very important. I don't think I'd have tried to even start to get over it without them. Because you just have the staff there, which is just so nice, and they just, I don't know, they just comfort you whenever and talk to, and your friends that you make there are just, they just understand how you feel, so you don't have to hide behind something else that you're not.
And so how does it feel to be here?
It's very different to watching it. It's different on the other side of the cameras, but
Give people a
good.
few sort of inside tips then, from having watched it to having been here. What are the differences?
well, the studio is much bigger, and
Right.
there's loads of people staring at you, but it's all action. But
And there's an awful lot of technology here, isn't there? Sort of
Yeah.
cameras, and there's at least 1, 2, 3, 4 cameras all trained on you.
yeah,
Yes,
it's very intensive, but that's good.
but yes. Okay, well, I'm
Let me ask one question. What does it feel like having your hair cut and not being able to see? And this is quite a strong haircut.
It's a bit worrying, but I just trust you. I have to say that. You've got the scissors.
That's right.
You actually haven't left hospital yet, but you will
No.
be soon.
Yeah,
When will you be
next
doing it?
month, I hope.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Congratulations. And so, what are the things that you'll be doing once you come out?
Well, I'll have to go back for daycare twice a week and hopefully start getting a part-time job and maybe in September go to college.
And is that important sort of link that you'll have with them, you know, for the next couple of months where you're actually going back? Does that mean a lot to you?
Yeah, because then if I'm not coping well at home, then they've got them to turn to, and that I know that I'm not just out there on my own. I have got somewhere to go if I need the help.
What would you say? I'm sure there will be a lot of young women identifying with what you're both saying. What would you say to them which would maybe kind of show them that there isn't anything to worry about and that they can only receive help if they ask someone for it?
Yeah, I'd say go and find someone that you find really confident to talk to and just get professional help because you won't be able to do it alone.
I thought it was important Laura felt confident. And confidence, I think, trouser suit. Well, you and I both.
We're a trouser
We're a
suit,
trouser
aren't we?
suit, yes, yes. So I thought this one by Lipsy is fantastic. It's, again, one of this season's things where you can wear it in the daytime, but then it's still, you still look dressed at night. You don't have to rush home and change. And underneath trouser suits now, I think it's really important that because she is so young, she's only 18, that we don't give her a blouse and it's too mumsy. Put a little T-shirt underneath it. Now, T-shirts don't have to be, again, boring. This one's great, one-shouldered, that asymmetric, but not too
And
silly.
very soft, isn't it?
Very soft, that's a nice feel, and I think it's important
Yeah.
to feel nice. This is
Yeah.
by Zag, so that's very good. Another thing here, Warehouse have done these great ones with graphics on the front. It's again,
mean,
a
that's sort
good
of
soft feel, and you can wash it.
Yes, and almost fresh off the catwalk with that
Yeah,
sort of Hussein
exactly.
Chalayan kind
The
of
geometric
yes,
bits, I mean,
Absolutely.
Great. But then for the sort of little gypsy almost, this too stretches across, so you get that good strong line going
Right.
across underneath the jacket.
How would you then sort of
Well,
just build the look?
I think we could introduce a little bit of height here. So I love these shoes. They're by LK Bennett. Mules are very important, I think, under trousers. I think they give you just your leg that extra bit of length there. But these might be a little bit tricky for someone in their first outing in a pair of mules with that high stiletto heel.
Because there's not much
No,
support
there
around the rest
isn't.
of the foot,
There
is
isn't,
there?
but I love those. I think they're gorgeous. But maybe a slightly safer option
Yes,
is
I
from
prefer
Bertie,
those,
which has got a more solid heel and it comes much higher up your foot. So they will stay on a lot better, and maybe she'll feel a little more confident, because there's nothing worse than when you put your foot down, you can't feel anything there. And this, you might have a tendency to look a bit like Bambi, you know, on ice.
Yeah, I'm giving those the thumbs down, but I do like those. They're very
Well, I'll still
elegant as
vote
well.
for those. And just to finish this off, I think surface texture is so important now. And this sweet little clutch bag, again, slight 70s influence, but with the important embroidery for this season, finishes off the look. And so she can be a nice modern woman with her handbag and hopefully brave the world.
Laura specifically asked for a very natural look, which is actually very fashionable, because the off-catwalk look, as I call it, is a really healthy, glowy, very light makeup. So, and one of the things she asked was about blusher, and I love this stuff. It's called Pinch Your Cheeks, because you know when you've been walking in the cold, how your cheeks get red. So this is what it is. It's like a little, it's a gel. Yeah, now you have to use it quite sparingly. Because look, you see, quite strong you can, and it's really, smile. You just put it, blend it over the apples of the cheeks. You know how I love the apples of the cheeks. It gives that really, and it's really fashionable now.
It's
little
perfect
pink,
colour.
yeah, perfect colour.
And as soon as you've done that, I can now see the blue in
Yes.
your eyes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It immediately brings
Brings
out.
it out, doesn't it?
Just blend that. I know you wish you can see, can't
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
You've no idea.
It's tantalising, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I think they must be good because they watch it every day, so they must have picked up a lot of tricks from everybody, have you?
Yeah.
To practice afterwards.
Yeah. Practice down the corridors.
And under that, yeah, I put a very, very fine veil of foundation and a little bit of cover under the eyes. And I've discovered, you know, we're always talking about under-eye cover, and this is one the Body Shop have brought out, and it's just the most. It's got light reflecting particles, and it's just the most wonderful cover.
And it's very light,
Very,
isn't it?
very light,
It is.
because that's one of the things, when you want a very natural makeup, you want very light textures. Just blend it with your finger. And as you can see already on Laura's lips, I put a little bit of 8-hour cream, just to start making them sort of look very glossy, because that's nice. And you see, something like a clear gloss just brings out the natural colour.
Well, I've used a very, very light base. Carla's 15, and she's got lovely skin, and she shouldn't hide it by a heavy foundation base. There's a new base out by Clinique called Almost Makeup, and it really is very light, and a very light colour, and it just really smooths out, not that she needs her skin to be smoothed out, but it's just sort of...
So something you might save for best if you wanted to.
Yes, but it
Yeah.
really is, all, you know, it's hardly any makeup.
Yes,
It's
I can
just...
see that.
And I've just warmed up her cheeks. And I'm going to give her a very fresh look. Pinks in this year, this summer, and very light colours. She tends to, she told me that she wears dark eyeliner and grey eyeshadow. I'm going to go away from that. I'm going to go pinks and just sort of very iridescent-y colours around her eyes and make her look very fresh.
Lovely, lovely. And you can sit back and enjoy that. And tell us what you'd like to do. What does the future hold for you?
Well, I'm either thinking of doing medicine or something with languages. I know they're quite different, but those are the two ideas in my mind at the moment.
Right, so are you sort of studying fairly intensely at the moment?
Yeah, because I've missed so much work, you know, it's just a matter of catching up, really.
But you had friends who were bringing work
Yeah, they
to...
brought me work to the hospital, so, you know, I could keep in touch with what they were doing, but just a lot of hard work over the last few weeks.
I mean, and this is a time, isn't it? There is a lot of pressure. What is it that attracts you to medicine?
It's something I've always fancied doing, really. You know, I think it's a lot of having watched programs like Casualty and stuff like that.
Yes.
That's inspired me to do that. But also, you know, I don't mind guts and gore and all that sort of thing.
Carla's lovely and tall, good 5'9", and I thought she could wear a 3/4 length jacket. Again, I want to put her in something smart, but perhaps because she's younger, not a trouser suit. So I thought I'd start with something like this in this mock snakeskin lizardy look. It's brilliant. It stretches. It's really nice. It's by Coast. It's a great
And it's sort
coat,
of almost
this one.
woven, isn't it? It's fascinating.
It's a
the way
really
that it's,
strange fabric.
yeah.
And while we're on mixtures of textures and prints and things, which I think all work really well together, and leading into the autumn looks as well. This is brilliant by IQ at Debenhams. The paisley velvet and this netting with the embroidery. It's got all the key pieces from the season just all wrapped up in one lovely skirt. And the longer length is important too.
I mean, is there something to bear in mind there when you're sort of mixing things at all?
I actually like to mix things that don't go, but I mean, I don't know if Carla will be brave enough to do that. I like the clashing and the contrast. I like the way, say, someone like Lacroix mixes, but I think that might be a little strong for a 15-year-old, and
Yes,
it's
yes.
better for sophisticated. Again, here we have great T-shirts with all that sparkle and
love that.
texture. It's
Yes.
another nice one by Zach. But if we'd like to come over to here, one of the things I was going to put with it, instead of it being the formal trouser suit, very important at the moment are combat trousers. But you don't have to look like a refugee from the army. These are by French Connection. Again, you've got the nice sheen, you've got the important details, the pockets, the back pockets, but it's a younger, funkier look, I think, and it's important that she keeps... There's something really nice about how young you can look, and I think it's important to stay with that.
You can only, you're only that way for a very long,
exactly, so
short
hang on
time.
to
Enjoy it. Yes.
Really enjoy it.
Yes.
Accessories, I think, when you're young, is really important too, because it's something you're able to go out and buy for yourself as well. These, I love these. These are inspired, I think, by Issey Miyake. They're by Mikey. And again, feathers is a very important thing this season. Now, these are by Mikey, but I'm not sure that if we use them in the hair, I think we might use them later for something else. So wait
give us a
and
little
see.
teaser there,
Wait
are
and
you?
see. These, great shoes. Really nice, useful. I don't think she should be in high heels. She's
No.
very tall anyway, but let's keep her in a nice mule. These are by a company called Nine West, which is a massive company in America, and they're just literally opening up over here. I think the first shop in London opens up either this week or next
And
week.
very comfortable.
Very comfortable and a good price, very good price at £49 because it's excellent suede, really well-made shoes there.
OK, teams, it's time to take Carla and Laura off to the changing rooms for their final finishing touches. So, have our stylists been able to provide Carla and Laura with the look they were after? Well, let's find out. Please welcome back Carla. And let's hear it for Laura. Now, there haven't been any mirrors in the studio, so Carla has absolutely no idea of what she looks like. You've come such a long way, excellent progress, and you're back at school. You wanted a new look to celebrate that. Remind us what you came to the studio with this morning.
I had brown boots, brown trousers and a big baggy brown jumper.
And you want something a little bit more fitted, didn't you?
Yeah.
Are you ready for the new you?
Go for it.
Here we go! Excellent. Well, it's a big moment, isn't it? You've watched it all this time when you see people go wow, and now you're doing it. What do you feel?
It's amazing. It's completely different. I mean, I'd never have had the guts to do my hair like it is. And it's just amazing.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So you're really happy with the hair. And what about the look itself?
It's completely different to what I'd normally go for, but it's really good.
And the makeup's kept very fresh. Does that feel right for you?
Yeah, well, I normally go for a more natural look, but yeah, it really works.
Yes, you like it. So tell us how you completed that look, Peter.
Well, I thought we'd put a bit of a spring in her step, so those wedges are great, give her a bit of a lift. Combat trousers, so she can wear them in casual way as well as dress this jacket up a bit more formally if you go out or you've got any functions to go to. The little T-shirt she's got underneath has got sparkle in it, so she can wear that at night as well as day. I thought the whole outfit was a very practical sort of uniform that she could take bits from and use other bits with. The jacket's great, that snakeskin's fantastic, and that's where we use the little feather around the neck.
That lovely bit of colour there.
And if you just turn round, there's that great little rucksack on the back, finished off by the fabulous bangles too.
Oh,
which are
turn
great.
round, let's
They're
have another
like-
look at your pet.
Those bangles are like little elastic bands, they're fantastic. And I just think they add a little bit of colour.
You look gorgeous and you feel gorgeous.
It's great, yeah. Thank you.
Excellent. Yes? So here we go. Now just remind us what you were wearing this morning,
I
Laura.
was wearing black leggings, a blue and rose sweatshirt, check shirt and some black kickers.
And a new start to life and a new look for you also. Are you ready? You were ready for a very radical
Yeah.
sort of fit. So are you ready to see the results?
ready as I've
Here we
ever been.
go. So you've watched hundreds of people do exactly the same in the mirror, and now you're doing it.
Yeah.
What does it feel like?
Oh, it's amazing.
And what do you think of the woman that you see?
I'm just gobsmacked.
What do you like about the hair? Do you
Oh,
happy
I
with
like the curl and style, face.
it? And the suit itself? Very
Yeah,
fitted?
that's nice.
And this lovely sort of makeup with all the little subtle, but the lovely glittery bits.
Yeah.
You like it? You're just speechless,
I
aren't you?
know.
I can tell. Tell us how you achieved this look.
Starting with the shoes, I thought give her a bit of height, but they're quite chunky heels, so she's got something to fall back on. The vent, a little slit in the side of the trousers, very modern and very directional, I think. You see, and they're break nicely then if she wears lower shoes. Going up, great T-shirt with that fish print on it, and it goes so well with the lining of the jacket. I think linings in jackets are equally as important. It's a great trouser suit. And just to finish it off, she's got the little bangles too, because they're friends. They're almost like little friendship bangles.
Right, yeah.
And just a sweet embroidered bag, because she's a bit of a bag girl.
She is. Well, you've done a fantastic job, and I think they both look absolutely incredible, don't they, ladies and gentlemen? That's it for today. Well done to our teams for giving Carla and Laura such fabulous new looks. What do you both think of each other?
She looks great.
It's fabulous.
Well, you both look fantastic. You've both made fantastic progress, and thank you very much for being here today and sharing your success with us. We wish you the best of luck. We'll be seeing you again for more marvellous makeovers on Style Challenge. Goodbye.